Demons posted all around me, I can't beat them all alone. Add it to your thoughts, these evil ghosts, they start to drown me. Lord, don't leave me all alone. Add it to your thoughts.
Greetings and welcome to the Tumbleweed Venture YouTube channel. This is Cristina Lorefice here. Last night I interviewed an amazing human being. His name is John O'Leary. And John almost burned to death in a fire when he was only 9 years old. The burns were so severe that the doctors thought he wasn't going to make it and that he was going to die. John told me yesterday that his mom asked him a question. His mom said, "John, do you want to live or do you want to die?" And little John, only age 9, said, "I want to live." So the message here is that we always have a choice. And the message is that no matter how bad your story is, you can turn it around into something good, like John did. And I want to dedicate this interview to my friends in England and all the people that have crossed my path during my time as a manager and a project lead at Mind and Mid Hearts. Mind and Mid Hearts is a wonderful mental health charity, and I have met some extraordinary people there. Not ordinary, absolutely extraordinary. And here's the interview with John O'Leary. Enjoy. Hello everyone, greetings. This is Cristina Lorefice from the Tumbleweed Venture YouTube channel, and I'm here with John O'Leary in Phoenix. And I know that you are an absolute miracle, because John has almost died at the very young age of 9. You were almost burned alive.
My entire body.
Yeah, that's incredible for you to be alive here today, and for me to hold your book, which is called On Fire, The 7 Choices to Ignite a Radically Inspired Life. And really, we don't have a lot of time, John, so I'm aware of this, and I'm also aware that you worked really hard today, so I want to.
It's an honor, and I'm glad to be with you guys. So thanks for paying attention to us.
Yeah. So, what is the message, the core essence of your book, your new book?
So, I believe it's waking up from accidental living, and when I say accidental living, I mean people who just kind of vaguely go through life, unaware of the grandeur and the miracle that it all is, unaware of the ability we all have, in spite of amputations and burns and struggles and divorce and bankruptcy and struggles in life, to choose how we wake up and get out of bed and make a difference through our lives, and how God works through all things for a perfect purpose.
Yes.
We're not here by accident. We're here by choice, by design. And our job as sojourners is to embrace that and to say yes to it. Everything, every day.
Yeah. So actually, I worked within the mental health fields for decades, and I wanted to ask you, what is your message to people that go through severe depression and suicidal thoughts?
Right. So I've had depression, and I've also had suicidal thoughts, but never clinically. And I think there's a difference between having a really bad day or a really bad month, or being clinically, chemically out of unbalanced in some regards. So I can't speak to the pain and the struggle they face internally. All I can say is this: the light at the end of the tunnel is not an oncoming train. That there's reason for hope, and there's reason for optimism, and there's reason to fight forward, to take that next step, left and then right and then left and then right. And as you continue to go forward in life, you're going to find out that the storm, whatever storm that you're currently in, if you can weather it, that you're going to find yourself in an even more beautiful place than you imagined today. So after being burned on my entire body, there were some challenges, there were some difficult days, there were some long nights on the soul. And yet today, I'm married, I have 4 children.
Amazing.
My parents are alive. I'm sitting across from Cristina. I'm hanging out in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm the luckiest guy in the room and smart enough to know it. So I'm grateful that my mother chose life, and that subsequently to me being burned, every day I just keep choosing it.
Yeah, it's an everyday choice.
It's a moment by moment, everyday choice.
Yeah. And I have another question for you. Obviously, you have gone through fire, literally. So, are you afraid of fire now?
That's a good question. And I would imagine most of your listeners and viewers are probably thinking, yes, of course. But the reality is, Cristina, I have bonfires in my backyard with my kids.
Wow.
I barbecue. We have a wonderful fireplace that we use almost every night that I'm in town. I drive, which means I use gasoline, and that's how I was burned originally.
Wow.
I respect gas and I respect fire, but I'm not afraid of it.
That's amazing.
I think when we can own what was intended for harm as good in our lives, whether that's gasoline and fire or whatever else it is you're dealing with, then you have power over it. So I'm not afraid of gas. I respect it. I'm not afraid of fire. I respect it. And I'm grateful for the gift that it is.
Amazing.
Even the title of the book, On Fire.
I know, right?
It's claiming it as good, not bad.
And I have to admit, I am afraid of fire.
Yes. Well,
I need to hug
you need a hug.
Give me some of your power. What makes somebody fearless?
Faith. When we are concerned about what if I mess up that answer?
Right.
Or what if my plane doesn't make it home? What if I mess this thing up? What if there is no God, no universe? What if?
What if?
It's very hard to boldly, blindly step left foot in front of the right, trusting that you're not in control ultimately in the first place.
No.
Give it up. You're not in control. And when you can let go of not being in control, then you can do something that's radical called stepping out on faith.
Wow.
And when you do that, the fear dissipates. And so I encourage folks, whether we're struggling or on fire with life, to keep stepping forward, to believe that the best is yet to come, and to
Wonderful.
live it every day through your lives.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And you can buy John's book on...
Yeah, you can check it
On
out at
Amazon, right?
JohnO'LearyInspires.com
Right.
or Amazon or bookstores. You'll enjoy it, I promise.
Yes, and please remember to subscribe, thumbs up, and we'll see you soon again.
Of course. Thank you, Cristina.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Of course.